zoom, 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 just mopping niggas. Like, not in a good way.
You what?
Good catch.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Welcome, Black.
Cooling and grooving, baby.
What it do? What it is?
This is
Blerd
Infinite.
Infinite. Man, we glad to be back. We glad that y'all are back. We glad that y'all are tuned in to us and our shenanigans, blurry shenanigans.
As we tend.
Aye.
You took it.
I got some
big.
What happened? What did I steal something from you?
No, not you.
Oh, what did you do?
He shenaned.
You shenaned
again.
Shenanigan.
Indeed.
Yes.
The Shanae.
Great minds
Woo!
think alike.
It is a humid day, as you can see from my lack of shirts
It's a
and
hot one.
perspiring brow. But
It's a hot one today.
we are back, lovely. We happy to back. We happy to. Nah, I can't talk. We happy to have the camera rolling yet again. So
No doubt or doubt it.
no bad doubt it. Lovely list of topics tonight. What's with that face, Trav? You got that. You up to something face. He's up to
Nah.
He's up to something.
Took a nap today, guys, so I'm still feeling nappy.
Ha! I was nappy, then I got him twisted.
I was twisted, then I got turned up.
Hey! Yes, sir! Man, it is humid. But to cool us off, let us break the ice with an icebreaker. Boom. Editing that.
Boom.
Wow.
The icebreaker I have tonight is very simple. If you could choose any fictional character to emulate their drip, who would it be? We got some drippy fictional characters out. They be having that drip, bro. They be having that gear. You gotta choose one character that if you could emulate their style of drip, who would it be? Shall I go first?
Might as well, Lou.
Proceed.
I ain't gonna hold you. You know who's a real drippy character?
Who's that?
I always talk about it. Android 17. Bro was busting ass with a scarf and Chuck Taylors on.
With them ankle warmer socks.
With the jeans with the cut in it.
Yeah.
Bro had the red ribbon sweat with the long shirt underneath. What?
Nah,
Beating
then
ass.
comes Super, and he got the fucking Ranger fit.
Ranger 17, yes.
Or if
That
you
GT.
Oh!
That Super 7. First of all, pre-17 with the cowboy jacket
Dog!
on. And then he went Super 7. It was the hair flip when he did the I'm him moment. Like,
oh shit,
he was just like, yo, I am him.
I am
Super
Timothy.
I'm to him.
Android Timothy.
Android
At your
Timothy.
service.
Damn.
Super drip.
I'm going with Super 17 / Ranger 17
Damn.
/ the Drip God 17. You know, cause bro was like, if I got bust ass, I got bust ass with style, bro.
With class.
And
Nigga that beat your ass with a handkerchief / bandana tied around the neck, and you can't even knock it off him.
Facts.
That's a problem.
Facts.
He abandoned.
I know y'all seen the picture of the two brothers dressed up like the brother and the sister dressed
Yeah.
up like Android.
Yeah.
He was out here dripping, boy.
He was dripped up.
Cold.
He was dripped up.
Draped up and dripped out.
How about you, G? Who would you choose? If you need to pass, I think I know who I'm gonna say.
So it would have to be Goku.
The gi, or when he's not in the gi.
Wait, nah.
When him and Piccolo went driving.
Because look. This is how I'ma start it. When he came to the fucking tournament
Wait, the first time?
Young
or when
Goku
or when
in
he
the suit.
It was young Goku in the suit. Take that for example.
when he had the tournament?
dog.
Ooh.
Then he came with that. Then we go through the later years, and him and Piccolo doing the fucking driving test. Then him and Gohan relaxing.
Oh, Super Saiyan full on.
That fit they had on when they was training their Super
Orange and
Saiyan.
black jacket with the
Dog.
khaki pants tucked in ever so
Dog.
trippingly.
Then we go even further to Dragon Ball Super Broly in that fucking Sab jacket.
Ooh, that jacket.
That
was
Sab
fire.
jacket. I need that Sab jacket.
Him and Vegeta out here. They said,
Ooh.
nah, let's get it. We good. What's
They
good?
pulled up in them track
Dog, they
jackets.
pulled up in them shits just to toss them away.
Honestly.
They're like, shit, the Bowman was like, nah, let's go. It's really cold out there, so how about we stop and get some gear? They was like, bitch, as soon as I get out there, I'm going to be warmed up. You just having me pull out here in the drip just for it.
Drip it.
So, and then I end it with the end of Z fucking Gi.
That blue.
Mm.
That blue with the yellow. With the
Dog.
mustard yellow pants and the white.
Yeah.
The white, what they call?
Wristband.
Yeah, the white wristband.
Yeah.
White wristband.
I ain't gonna hold you. Honorary mention.
Vegeta.
When
Oh.
Vegeta had that
Bad
body
man.
Rude
What?
boy.
I need that with the. But also Krillin when he went to Namek.
Ooh, with the cat and the jacket.
Yeah.
He was. They had that.
He had some fits.
He had that
He
on.
had some fits.
He's a disciple of Roshi too.
Dog.
He didn't have
You
to
know
put
who
it on.
also had some fits, but I'm just mad that they didn't go with the fits that we was supposed to get. Gohan.
Nah.
Because the fit that he was gonna have for what they had him first looking like once Z was gonna come back for the starting of the Boo saga,
Tough.
it was. I'm never not gonna not talk about that, yo.
Because that's the Trunks timeline from the future. He basically, Gohan in that timeline was dressing how Trunks was dressing in GT and throughout all of it. Like
Right.
That Gohan had Trunks' swag, and that man was going to be the flyest. You know what I'm saying?
They had to put him down. They had to put him down because he was really going to be
top
the big
tier.
stepper.
Big steppers.
He was really going to be the big stepper.
I would have to say.
You gonna see the JoJo's character?
I'm gonna say, nah, believe it or not. The JoJo's is fly. Matter of fact,
Debonair.
Now that he said it, I'm gonna say my honorable mentions before I say my main character.
Mhm.
3 honorable mentions.
Bruno.
Nope.
No.
Ooh.
Nah. Honorable mentions: Master Roshi, Yu Yu Hakusho,
Mm.
and like he said, every one of the Joe stars was fashionistas. But mine, who I would want current to date.
That boy Brook.
That man Brook.
Nah, Brook.
First
yo,
of all,
Brook suave.
he got the Pimp Daddy Kane with the Michael Jackson fro. Man's be dapper with the top hats, and I don't care what nobody say. He all nothing but silk touch them bones. I could tell as he runs on water to come fuck your shit up. And then like a true player, he's nothing but a gentleman. Because after everything he says, he hits a lady with, "My dear, may I ask you one simple question? May I see your panties?" He is a pimp player.
At least he
Mac
asks.
Daddy. Yeah, he purely. And then Brooke be for a nigga don't even got eyes. He be throwing on the most luxurious shades. Oh, and another honorable mention: if you know, you know, Bash the Stampede.
Ooh.
That's clean. That is clean.
Another honorable mention.
Honorable.
Kilo Golden.
Yeah.
Kilo always got
Kilo,
something fly on.
Dog.
He been changing his fits left and right.
Left and right. Like, I was like seeing that. I was like, wait. I thought main characters ain't supposed to change their fits, dog.
That drip was eternal.
They be throwing that on.
And last honorable mention for me, Lupin the Third.
Ooh.
It's the red jacket with the navy blue shirt and the yellow tie with the off-white pants and the mother like what I don't even know what you call them penny, what do they call penny loafers on with no penny in it. Yeah, fucking energy.
That is tough.
But yes,
That was wonderful.
I would definitely have to say Brooke, because that, and then he played the piano. He's just a musical, like he's a debonair individual. I'm just at the rewatch part of when he helped Carrot take down the ships. He was like, they're like, Brooke, what you gonna do? He's like, you'll sink. He was like, don't worry. Man, just jumped on the
Man was skirting across that water, top of his hat. Like,
he started getting
I'm
right.
very
I was
light, you see. I can remember.
Yo, like, oh yeah, he's made enough of a bones. I forgot he can move really fast.
Yo, that was fire.
They be sleeping. If Brooke had some meat on his bones, he would definitely be in the Straw Hats top 5 strongest. If only he had meat and bones. Think about that. His only weakness is being a skeleton. He's just too light.
Honestly.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because he's one of the nicest. He's
Yeah,
been around the way for the longest.
Man got swag. He been dressing. What? We need to see him put on like a JoJo's fit. Honestly.
JoJo styled. Do all the characters, all those Straw Hats.
Honestly.
First of all, let's just honorable mention all the Straw Hats, because
they all changed their fits up.
Dog. Every island they swag up. First of all, the all black Straw Hats when they just all came in
from the Strong movie.
Yeah.
Strong World.
They just went in that room looking like legit Yakuza and just doom.
And they each had that you feel me like they motherfuckers.
That yapper with the whopper.
I've never
on.
seen Luffy hold a musket. That man was like, I was like, yo, I'm wilding right now. Why this man got the tool? What?
Top tier.
Fire. Like
yes.
One Piece movies, they got the what? The One Piece movies? They got.
I like the drip for the new island.
Eggland.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That
that fucking
futuristic.
that red coat.
That's
I need that.
Same and Zoro with
I
the
need that.
the green black zip, and it's the zip up. It's that double coat where it's like you got the double buttons, but it fold over to the one, so you got to zip.
With the anti-gravity boots.
Mhm.
What?
And since we are on the anime tip, I believe Brother Soul had a nice segue to our first topic of the night. It has to do with anime.
Oh snap! Where should I begin?
Oh, snap.
Since we on the topic, if you watch anime like I watch anime, then y'all know that every anime has that one old head that shan't be trifled with.
Shan't.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you watch anime, you already know all the old heads in anime are probably the strongest in the verse, conditionally.
For example, Gran Torino,
Silver Fang,
Master Roshi.
Master Roshi. We got Genkai.
Genkai.
We got Isaac Netero. Man, which one is the toughest though? Like, who got that?
Jiraiya Sensei.
Jiraiya is an old head in Naruto, but he's not. When I think old, I'll put him in the conversation.
I'd say like Sarutobi.
He's the youngest old.
Yeah,
one.
I'd say Sarutobi. Yeah,
But you gotta put respect on it, because remember, Ninja would die at like
that's what I'm saying.
20. He's
an
an old man
for Naruto, like
Yeah.
in that verse, because
he always had white hair. And
yeah.
hair.
But
Who's the hardest old head in anime though? You say? I'd have to give it to. I'm gonna say Genkai. For one reason only. This woman lived in a forest comprised of the most evil and literally demonic and diabolical creatures on a daily, and they knew better than to fuck with her. Like, to come see Genkai, you had to be a real nigga. And then to stay with Genkai, you had to be an even realer nigga. Like, oh, come on. And then the fact that she used a technique to give herself her youth back, just to show her apprentice how she was built. Like, to let him know, I've been doing this. I'm old, Yusuke. When she don't want that, I'm old, Yusuke looked at herself like, damn, like, honorable mention. Yeah, I ain't even gonna do honorable mention because it might be somebody else's. But yeah, I had to say Genkai. Genkai put respect on her. And the gi was tough.
I'm gonna say Roshi.
I knew you were.
Because of his providence throughout Dragon Ball as a whole, being like the literal training master, like the reigning training master to literally first put Goku on.
Mm-hmm.
Then, on top of that, he really ain't have nothing to do after like they started growing up.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Still kept training though.
once it got to like fucking Super and shit, they put the stain back on my nigga's name with the fucking Tournament of Power because he was even like, yo, alright, so let me train this purge shit so that it don't get the best of me.
His only weakness. Literally. Master Roshi's bag of tricks is endless as far as we know.
And then to do what he did in the Tournament of Power, and then that fucking powerful speech he gave before he left his last fucking that last trainee on the battlefield. Dog.
My students, I'm proud of you.
Dog.
But I want you to know this is not the end of your power. You can always listen.
Roshi, man.
The anime didn't do it justice because the manga, he was in Jiren shit. He was fucking with Jiren mentally.
You know,
niggas don't put enough clout on that.
I'm mad about that. I'm mad about the fact that like they don't like pull straight. Like they don't pull straight.
Yeah, they always
because
it made Super look more silly than it was. Like in the manga, Super was like in the manga. Goku was considered a multi-universal villain by everybody. Roshi really already knew Ultra Instinct. It was just another arsenal technique, but he didn't train Goku because he's like, for somebody like Goku, I could see at that time Goku knowing Ultra Instinct wasn't. He wouldn't have fully got it, even though he trained with Popo and got the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
Well, Roshi really on some weak shit. That he really can't be caught slipping. That's why he's lived so long. The only weakness he got is the Badusi. That he don't get.
All the Badusi.
What do you say? I say. I'ma say. Old head. I was gonna say the third Hokage. But then I realized something.
What's that?
A lot of these old heads they're only held back by
being old.
Their most obvious handicap being old. Only other old head that I know was old with another handicap on top of that, and I'm gonna name this person Whitebeard. Whitebeard wasn't just old, he was sick. Like he was dying. Like not from age, this nigga was just sick. Like old, but
got that sickness like old Roger.
Nonetheless, if y'all watch Whitebeard do what he did at the Marineford War, when that man entered the chat and motherfucker declared war with a tsunami, man. And from that point, this man, it was his arc. He was him. That entire arc, man was taking all types of bullets, man, bro.
Man.
Whitebeard. Let me tell you something about Whitebeard.
Talk to
The
it.
fact that Whitebeard was known as the strongest man, only because he's a man. Kaido was the strongest creature because Kaido is not a human being, but Whitebeard was the strongest man. You had the fleet admiral saying that man has the power to destroy the world if he wanted to. If he wanted to.
Literally.
That man had the Quake fruit. Do you know what the Quake fruit is? I'll tell you what the Quake fruit is.
What's the Quake fruit, Lou?
The Quake fruit. Thank you, my good brother. The Quake fruit is a paramecia devil fruit that allows you to conjure up seismic quakes. I'm talking about this man did this, and then niggas was getting hit by the tectonic force of an earthquake. Bro took a giant. He was like, "Come here, bitch," and then put his hand in the dirt, and then applied that seismic pressure. And the niggas was like, maybe we shouldn't fuck with white man. That nigga was on his. He was dying. Look at what he did, and they lost that fight. But look at the damage. They had to get a whole new base for the HQ of the motherfucking Marines. This man was creating earthquakes like nothing. This man was getting stabbed and shot and got half his face blew off and all this shit.
But that man, chest.
But my man, he taking cannons. He had a magma put in that man's chest. But that man died standing up.
And don't forget,
not a single scar on his back.
Tell him powder.
That nigga, because he ain't had no bitch in him. He was him.
Yeah.
He was like, and the fact that like he did what he did is crazy because think of the caliber. If you compare that to other characters, Dragon Ball Z is different because that's the scaling is way off.
We broke the scale, and once we got to the
but Roshi's not sick. He's just an elderly man.
Yeah.
Isaac, fucking Genkai, they were all old, but they were in good health for their age.
Mm-hmm.
So was Silver Fang.
Silver Fang. Let's talk about Silver Fang.
Oh my God! I was waiting for this.
Silver Fang,
King Slapbox.
White Bear is him, but Silver Fang was handing out unprecedented level hands.
Silver Fang was that guy.
When you can when
that guy
when you can tell he's pristine like level old head because when he walked with the hands behind the back hunched over, ain't nothing wrong with that man posture. His shit perfect when he hit that shit.
Like he on chill mode. It's like when he say you a bitch, he be like, excuse me.
This man standing straight up. Yo.
Hey yo.
Me? Oh no. Okay. I didn't think you were talking to me. Let me like
flip that shit.
Well, I'm gonna have to say Whitebeard because like R.I.P. Whitebeard. You know what I'm saying? But the man.
He went out
like him.
It's the fact he chose that. He was sick, like he was saying. He could have died. He could have just died. He went out. He was like, I'm gonna give y'all all I got for right now.
Y'all incurred this man's wrath because you took this man's son.
And that's all he wanted.
Not even his blood.
A pirate
son.
that just wanted a family.
This man said, "Oh shit, they got Ace."
Yeah, we pulling up.
He took that shit out of his nose, all them plugs out. He was like, well, this is it. And you know what? That had the world shook.
Yeah.
Like
scared niggas.
Like in the One Piece world, when the news went out that Whitebeard was going to get Ace back, you know, think about the threat.
Remember what they did? They had all the warlords go.
Every warlord, all the admirals,
had to show up.
Every admiral that we've seen on screen so far. This is like 300, 400 episodes deep, I think. And like all this for one man. One man.
They didn't even care about his army, the other people coming.
Bro, his army came deep. He rolled deep. He had 13 divisions, and then
tell him what the ship was made of.
Bro, the ship was a whale, bro. Bro, and you know what's crazy? All his niggas, all his goons, they put it before he did, thousands of them. And you know what the fleet admiral said? He said, "That's cool and all, but where's this nigga White? this is cool and all, but I don't see this nigga White." This nigga pulled up, and he was like, "What's good?" Smiling and shit. This man was smiling. Oh, he was smiling, bro.
That's a dangerous combination.
He was smiling.
When you pull up smiling.
He looked at the fleet admiral. He was like, "What's up? I came to get my son back." And you know what? Niggas was sweating. Everybody was sweating. They only got that lick off only because Blackberry's bitch ass came through. Only because that nigga.
The perfect anti.
That nigga was going to do.
Blackbeard's the perfect opposite to Whitebeard too, and it's sad.
Fuck
Did Blackbeard have a fruit too?
He had a beef.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I ain't gonna. The fact that Blackbeard, and this side. Look, we kind of going off. But we had he mentioned something valuable. If you know, as a One Piece fan, you know, because he hasn't delved
I'm
that
not there
far.
yet.
So here's what I'm gonna tell you.
I'm like at episode episode 82.
You gotta wait.
You just
to
scratching
you
the
gonna have
surface.
fun. You
This
gonna have
man
so much fun.
Blackbeard, all Blackbeard fruit. He's the most pirate in the show. Like, first of all, his fruit is the dark fruit.
What's that?
I'm glad you asked. The dark fruit. This nigga is the embodiment of darkness.
I figured that.
Every time he takes a hit, it hurts double. But the payoff is that he can absorb things into a black hole. He can spit things back out. He can.
So that.
But wait a minute.
That makes those fucking moves on Jump Force make sense now.
Yeah, but hold on.
Okay.
It's another thing. If he touches you, and you got a double fruit power, you don't have a double fruit power anymore.
You become his bitch.
So he can physically hit you.
Nigga just turn you off.
Facts. When he hit Ace, and Ace was like, oh shit, because Ace shouldn't be able to get hit.
Mm-hmm.
This man was like, yeah, he can absorb your double fruit, so that's why he can really attract you towards him because you have a devil fruit power.
Like I'm talking that anime.
Like on some magnetic,
you
like
hear that shit.
like on some pain when he tried to attract my man Kakashi into his John, bro, and
his pronouns are
him.
No.
They. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because this how Blackbeard breaks the show.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
But this is what makes One Piece.
This is why Blackbeard is like overarching #1 villain. This nigga broke the show. You wanna know why? First of all, he's the one that pulled up and just took Whitebeard's life. Him and his goons.
Okay, so he's the reason why Whitebeard died. He's not the reason why Whitebeard died.
He did the final blow.
Okay.
Him and his goons, they just unloaded on him.
I figured
And then
that.
you wanna know what he did?
He absorbed him?
Nah. Something like that.
What'd he do? He put him in a black hole?
He put him and Whitebeard under a black tarp. Niggas was chilling. It was like, oh yeah, what's going on? Blackbeard's goons garden. They ready. And first of all, Blackbeard. I ain't even bring up the fact that Blackbeard did some top tier goon shit before he got there, but that's something else.
He
put up with some new goons he gets recruited. The bad. These niggas should be erased from the histories of the books. Shit.
The bad?
The baddest of the bad.
And
then he took the tarp off. And then this man was laughing. This man Blackbeard was laughing. You wanna know what he did?
What did he do?
He did this.
So watch this.
And when he did that, this nigga used Whitebeard's power. It is impossible, if you don't know, to have two double fruit powers. This nigga Blackbeard broke the verse. He somehow absorbed Whitebeard, the strongest man's double fruit power. He got that plus the strongest Lord Gear fruit, the dark shit. So this man got the dark hole in one hand, and then he's making quakes with the other hand. And niggas is scared.
Oh my god!
Niggas is scared.
Hey yo, that's basically on some fucking Morrow having X73 shit and fucking Mirrors' shit at the same time. Like
that shouldn't happen.
Oh wait,
I don't know what that's about. I ain't get there yet.
He don't understand how super the manga is.
Like
super booming.
But that's this. I'm a
damn.
Respectfully.
But
I cap hard for One Piece.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
That's why they put that man in Jump Force, cause he got.
Damn, yo, everything that y'all be talking about is so much farther from where I'm at.
But the build there, like, mind you,
we at Super. You just get into Goku's first tournament. Put it like that. In Dragon Ball. That's how much.
And
I'll give Oda's more. So with the pirate world, I said this to Soul before too. With One Piece, what makes One Piece go hard, Oda put every lore imaginable in One Piece by creating the pirate world and subjugation, slavery, these people, Atlantis, Lost City Atlantis. Wakanda. It's like all those mythological stories in one with like pirates, and that's what adds that like. That
Each
like
island is its own vibe,
but it all connects.
And each island is its own arc, right?
It's kind of
more or less.
yeah.
Because you got some islands that are just prehistoric.
Yeah.
You got some islands that are futuristic.
You got
some islands where it's
dead.
Yeah.
There's it's like paranormal type shit.
Yeah.
The talking animals.
Yeah.
That's not an island, but you'll understand that if you get that far. But
see you later, Wanda.
That island's alive as well, but you'll get there. You got islands where it's one season. Always that one season. Winter islands, fall islands, summer islands, spring islands. You got islands that are in the sky.
I haven't made it to
You got islands that you got cities under the water.
That's like the
Fishman Island.
That's the niggas.
Fishman Island is all niggas, but all in due time.
That's where Nami was, right?
No, he's a fishman.
Oh.
He's from Fishman.
Yeah.
Island.
Oh, okay.
But there's like when we said the fishman was the nigga, it's like they was the nigga.
They are the black people of One Piece.
Like shit.
All along his mind, he has justification for why he's doing what he's doing, but you find that out later.
Oh, damn.
When the Straw Hats get to Fishman Island, there's a lot of things they learn.
Every time I feel like I know something.
One Piece has phenomenal writing for that reason.
Honestly,
the way it connects, and then to add the fact that there's 800 years of their history missing, but in every arc you learn deeper information if you read between the lines on what's really going on, and it just tells you more if you don't know what's going on. Cause like Eggland, that most recent island,
they're finding out some shit,
crazy shit,
just based off of the character involved on that island. Like the Albert Einstein of the verse, the genius of the verse, Dr. Vegapunk. You're going to hear his name mentioned throughout the entire story, but you're never going to really get to know him. But the arc now in Egghead, we're getting to know him because he knows secrets, he knows things, and now the government's coming for him.
So, let me ask this question.
Go for it, man.
Is there an explanation?
To devil fruits?
No. I'll ask that question later. Because that is a good question.
We got more. We don't have a hard explanation for them yet.
But that's not what I want to know. Is there an explanation on Gear 5?
As far as the transformation and why it is the way it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, how did he go from that big ass
muscular like engulfed in hockey to a literal motherfucking toon god?
It's real world information what that's based off of. Like if you look up JoyBoy, that was a real like Caribbean island deity god in a sense. That's why when he was turned the fuck up next to you see that little like
yeah,
laughing?
yeah.
It's rap because JoyBoy was the freer of the slave, the spirit, the
dog is
like how can I put it, like the the embodiment of like freedom and like liberation, dancing, partying, like in the Caribbean islands celebrate. That's why they always have like festival in the spirit of that.
It's fucked up because like I ain't nowhere near y'all, right? But I stay watching that shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
That's the best part.
Luffy versus Kaido going up.
I can't help but watch it, bro. But I'm not like watching the episodes. It's just like clips and shit that people be posting on like X or some shit like that.
Get the Netflix. They just dropped all the.
I got Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll has all of them.
Yeah,
it's all like
the movies too.
I don't know about the movies, but
I don't think they do have the.
They got 1,000. They dropped 1,000 dubbed episodes.
Okay.
So you can watch up to Wano.
The most they got movies wise is like just about each and every Dragon Ball movie.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z movie.
'Cause I was about to say
Besides
for the
Bardock, the father of Goku, and the Trunks movie.
the original.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, alright, get that.
But like everything leading up to Wrath of the Dragon is in Japanese, and then Battle of Gods and Resurrection of Broly and Superhero, they're all in English.
Yeah.
Nice. Catch up on that One Piece, man.
I
But
am
there we
as
get
much as possible. Wait, let me see if I lied to you.
Gear
I
5
feel
does
like I
have
lied to you on what episode I'm on. And if I did lie to you, I'm gonna be so upset because that means I'm really, really not there.
All in all, be a One Piece fan. That's what,
I'm really not
that's
there.
That's what y'all gotta That's what y'all gotta
Yeah.
take from this. What episode you on? Was you like 12?
Oh, that's cute. We're all
It's 12, right?
33.
That's nice.
Yeah,
you're in you met Arlong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I nailed that. Arlong is
That's
nice.
basically you just finished that season 1 live action. That's what they compressing that into. That
Yeah,
that
I figured
bite
that.
size. But they got on Netflix. They have all so what Oda does for just about every arc, he makes like a compact hour and 46 movie of the whole arc. You don't get as much necessary information
In the movies,
yeah, but he
that-
makes all of them like that.
that's just like how they used to do the Dragon Ball Z movies.
Yeah.
How they're non-canon, but it was canon at the same time.
Yeah.
They was doing some of the same things that happened in the series, but it just wasn't at the same time. Like the whole, like technically the Garlic Jr. There's actually a fucking Garlic Jr. saga.
There
Yeah.
is, yeah.
They just took it out of the Americanized
Yeah.
version for whatever reason.
And then like,
You never seen that?
nah, yeah, I did.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
one of the most fire arcs they had.
exactly. And then like I thought that was taken over for fucking Pilaf and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah, it kind of did have that.
So
that-
I figured like that was like the Dragon Ball coming into Dragon Ball Z shit.
Yeah, because that's what I thought it was
Non-canon
going to
event, non-canon type
Because
shit.
low key, that arc, that little Garlic Jr. arc, maybe that's what made me fall in love with. I'm like, he gonna be fighting niggas like this, like the way he was getting back, the how can I put it? The fight scenes, the choreography of those fight
hand-to-hand
scenes
combat.
were way
That was
more
tough.
on point. Goku dipping, doing
Dog.
the flips, and he was on his Jackie Chan,
Dog.
Jet Li,
That was
Bruce
tough.
Lee.
Hell
energy.
yeah, he was literally just
God.
always just running up on niggas and then boom.
I love that energy.
When he was fighting my mans in the ice, that was funny.
And then like how Broly was basically taking the place for like, in a way it was like Android Saga, Cell games leading into the fucking Boo Saga.
The
That
original
was supposed to
Broly.
be.
Like
The-
Broly,
The
then
non-canon one.
then the Second Coming, and then Bio Broly is like
Horrible.
during the Boo Saga.
So horrible too.
Damn.
Dog, you want to know something so funny? Like, I would watch that movie faithfully, and I still would love that shit.
Yeah, because it was funny. Like, low-key seeing Trump. Like, it was funny, but it was fucked up because, like, they really played Broly. Like, oh, Trump? You're telling me Trunks, Goten, and Videl can handle Broly? How disrespectful.
That was the second one.
Yeah, the Bio Broly.
No, that was the third one. Bio
Oh,
Broly
yeah,
is the third one.
The
Second one is Videl. The third one is
Android 17. or
18.
18.
18, Goten and Trunks stow away in Hercule's limo going to the fucking fighter island and shit.
And say, I forgot all about that one.
And
Couldn't make it past 2.
it was basically a fucking setup to prove Hercule's a fucking hoax because this dude made bioengineered fighters.
Boo.
And then at the same time, he had one on tuck
Damn.
that a fucking fucking wizard shaman found the blood of. That was for some reason it was on Earth, and it was the blood of a Saiyan, but not just any Saiyan. It was the blood of Broly.
I wrote that nigga back.
And when it came out, it was Broly. Then it was like, this nigga's too strong for this kind of biology. And then it just turned into like a Frankenstein Broly. A slime Frankenstein Broly.
It's horrible. He was covered in caramel.
And Goten and Trunks was literally fighting for their fucking life. Trunks always swore he had the upper hand and was smarter. But then something would happen and Goten would be like, oh wait, no, hold on.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then like, Trunks like, no wait!
Damn.
Who do you think the better fighter is, Trunks or Goten?
Trunks.
Really?
Trunks gets more training.
Yeah.
And
you gotta also remember, like Goten was getting trained, but he was getting trained by Chi-Chi.
Exactly.
Because Goku wasn't around to.
Right.
Trunks was getting his ass whooped in the fucking gravity chamber as a little kid by Vegeta.
But that's the wild part, though, because to fuse, we know for a fact you have to have
the same
power level.
No.
So who
you have to match it.
Because
Trunks was innately stronger.
Because he's a lot.
Goku had to coach them during their training how to do it. That you have to just bring your energy down to match Goten's.
Because and plus because Trunks is like 2 years older than like a year or two older than Goten.
Alright, okay.
So he's already gonna have like a 1-up. But you know what I also thought about? The fact that like Gohan is supposed to be the it of the fucking crossbreeds, right?
And that's what I'm saying. And it's a fact they say it as they keep going.
Trunks
in theory
and Goten should also be them too. Because they're just half-breeds just like Gohan.
Right. That's what they said though. They said that them two are supposed to be the real
strongest. They did get fucking Super Saiyan at like fucking 3 years old, like 5 and like 7 years old.
Exactly. People don't put that into true measure of like, they're like, oh, but they're kids, yeah. But once they grow up and get a little bit more mature.
They looked at Goku do Super Saiyan 3 once.
It was like, yeah, what if we could do
and did it fuse together.
Facts.
It's like they had the whole plan the whole time.
Like they made demon energy, ghost clones. They did the donut. They were some of the few that invented their own
volleyball.
They invented their own techniques though. Like
they was just coming off the dome. Nah,
that was some JoyBoy shit.
They was on their Genie.
Honestly, yeah, that Super Ghost Kamikaze.
I'm glad you said that because me and him were hypothesizing because JoyBoy is kind of the Caribbean ideal of a genie, like freeing the slaves, going against, all that.
It's a Jinn.
The Jinn. And the Jinn always have, like, Boo, them pants, that upper body, like Gogeta, Gotenks.
That's what the fusion dance basically is.
And that's why Gear 5 has the float. Because he is the embodiment. So if Goten and Boo were Jinns, Gear 5 is supposed to be the embodiment of the Genie, the Jinn energy, period. Like, he is the him of all.
Think about Boo.
The steam, the smoke.
The steam and the smoke. The fact that he can stretch and manipulate his body. Like, because Jinns are born out of the smokeless fire. Steam
So Boo basically is a genie.
Boo came in the manifestation from smoke.
Boo can literally do anything.
He's magic.
He was born. Is like she had an egg cracked open, and the smoke came out, and the smoke became the Jinn. It's like rubbing the genie, and then out comes rubbing the little pot. Out comes
that's
the
why now
being.
when you break down all of Luffy's moves, we find out there's two questions I seen. One I seen online was good. In theory, he has not eaten the gum fruit. He thought he did. Because if we have found out, spoiler alert, the gum fruit is really the Nika fruit. Me telling you this does not ruin anything because you don't even know.
Nah, I don't.
Exactly. It just makes you more interested.
Yeah.
So,
like literally every time.
In theory, that means the gum fruit is out there because if you'll see this parallel in all of One Piece. For every power, there is an alpha power.
Yeah, okay, like a counter.
No, it's like how there's fire, then there's magma. There's There's
like
Mochi
not
and
a
then-
counterpower. What you mean is like there's
a parallel.
there's a more
Yeah.
A core.
there's like a level 2.
and
Okay.
evolved of that power.
Okay, all right.
And look at every gear. Every gear is boo. The steam, the swelling up. He get angry, turning of color, making body big, and then you add the idea of hockey in there. Once you get to that, if
You wanna know-
haven't yet,
You want to
yeah.
know something about that
You
I
break it
seen that I wanted to bring up to y'all? They said like, unless you've eaten like either you have hockey or you've eaten a double fruit, you can see it. So can humans like not or like anybody
Hockey-
who doesn't have that,
hockey
can they
is
not
chakra.
see that? Yeah. So
Hockey is like
do
key.
they not see that? Do they just see like a buff ass version of Luffy?
That's
That's a
facts.
good question.
Hockey, they made it black so we know what's going on.
Right.
Because once you learn,
But hockey is not to be, it can't be seen. So that's why when you first
earlier
when
episodes,
in the
when they
early
did it.
episodes before they touched on it in depth, and we're just seeing it for the first time. That's why we were wondering why, like,
Niggas go
how
flying
the
and
admirals
shit.
just put their hands up and block Whitebeard Shockwave, and how Rayleigh was able to touch Kizaru when he's made out of light, but we don't see him doing it.
Right, we just see that block, that kick, and you like, oh, this
So
shit.
in
nigga just-
all actuality, they don't see the colors; they just see a big swollen Luffy.
It's like
when they use-
Hercule in the Cell game when they were like, it's smoke and mirrors. But in the same way, like he said, hockey is like when he finally taught Videl to harness her shit.
Yeah.
And then she got the white around her and could fly.
Right.
Same principle.
Oh, see,
Like how
everything
they did,
comes full
what is it,
circle.
that
one way or
episode
another.
of Super with Goku when he acts like he just hit, but he flew.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
to show us what the people see, we just literally seen Goku like, ah! You think it's bad animation, but really storytelling. You're the
That's the perspective.
yeah. You go from being a Z fighter with Z fighter vision
Uh-huh.
to a regular
Right.
human. If you've seen this nigga go, this nigga just get hit with a tractor.
Because their fights are going so fast. We see it because we're the audience.
Right.
But the regular humans in the verse, that's
All
why
they
that's-
see is just fucking boom, boom.
That's
boom,
why
boom.
Piccolo had to teach Gohan when he was a kid how to hone in and sense it when the Saiyans came, because they were duking it out with the Cybermen and Gohan.
Right.
He was hearing it, but he couldn't see what was going on. And Piccolo was like, "You can't use your eyes. You have to sense it. You have to feel it." And then it started. Then the image of them starting to fight and shit started coming together. And then now
Hell fucking yeah.
now we're watching the same thing. Like, okay, we're Gohan now.
Hell yeah.
We're finally getting it. 'cause
It's
they
just
were
like in the
beef.
Flash when he was like when Supergirl was running shit when she got out in the sun, and the younger future Barry was like it would be crazy, you guys. I wish you could have seen that in slow motion. And like the whole time we was watching it in slow motion, but like to the naked eye, nobody was really gonna be able to see that shit because she was really just zoom, zoom.
Just knocking niggas. Like, not in a good way.
Good catch. Yeah, so that's what that's all about.
Oh, see.
You had a great.
I
start.
like these break-offs. Like even though like there are always topics, I like these break-offs that we have because like I just realized that I'm only fucking episode 33.
33 out of 1,075. It's okay, man.
That's why we got a fun watch, but it's gonna be a lot of. One Piece has what a lot of that look like filler, and it's not. It really be like every filler episode. That's more information than you're getting out of usually the art.
Like I'm always paying attention.
Yeah,
Because,
it's
like,
so much.
I want to try to pick up on anything and everything, so that then I can come to y'all and be like, oh well, da 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 da.
Ah, yes. 'Cause we deep, we in the trenches.
Once you get to Brook, that's when shit gonna really start chopping.
You're
Like
gonna,
it's
you're
another.
gonna really like this.
It's another. That and when you first get like right up, it's
I think-
the
I think-
2 year skip.
You gonna fuck with Frankie.
You'll know if you really like One Piece because the 2 year
The
skip
dude
will
with the
tell you.
nose?
That's.
Frankie.
Oh yeah, Frankie.
Well,
got
Frankie,
that.
he has a metal nose.
Yeah,
The little metal bowl.
yeah.
Yeah, with the blue hair. You're gonna fuck with Frankie.
With the buff ass arms and the mankini.
He likes to party. I think you're gonna fuck this.
Alright.
Okay, technically, he's a cyborg.
Yeah. See? Yeah. He built himself.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Like, you know that like for years and years and years and years and years, I've just been constantly downplaying One
You was
Piece.
hating is what you were.
I was hating. It is what he said, but like, it's literally the same thing as what I've been watching, just with pirates. Like niggas is all just recruiting a squad and then just constantly running down on niggas just to help.
The 2-year time skip is like right before Cell Games arc. That's what I would put it on equivalent to. Like that because it's you start getting to the nitty gritty. Like right now, I ain't gonna lie, it's all cutesy like stuff. Like nah,
it's getting real for because they they just starting out. It's like, oh snap, every threat looks like it's crazy, and then you get to the time skip and you realize that everything before the time skip was just games.
Was just fucking child's play.
You think literally
fun.
Like
They were having fun.
It's cute.
Yeah.
This is all cute now. When you hit the time skip and now they start gunning for emperors. You start fucking with niggas like Big Mom and Kaido. It takes a lot. The fact that each emperor had a whole arc dedicated to them. They had the Big Mom.
Them niggas own islands. Like they own. It gets into some real mafia gangster shit in the terrestrial side.
Dofi, Do Flamingo Don Quixote.
That's that nigga that Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
That nigga, he moved like that too. But you going the stain on that young?
Oh my god.
He's the hero of his own story.
Honestly,
technically, he's not a villain to me. Like what we see, because we a straw hat. Pirate.
Right.
He's a fucking villain. But if I was on that nigga squad, that nigga Dofi, he bless you. He on his Frank Lucas, dead ass. You still motherfucking on that alpaca, on that bank.
With the straight cartel mafia energy, like hybrid. This man out here with they're not called the Don Quixote pirates. That's the Don Quixote family. They all family.
With God and government protection, and what they do, it's the most foul art. I'm talking Lost Boys meets what was the island in Pinocchio type shit? He moving like that.
Shit.
He moving real dark and sinister. Niggas don't even know. And I love that about One Piece. It look cute, but if this live adaptation keep going, when we get to that arc, that shit gonna be rated R. That story is foul.
Bro.
It's just from a cute and Big Mom. Scary.
You think
Just
Big
scary.
Mom is like Alice on Wonderland, but
A bad
it's
trip.
acid in Wonderland.
Oh shit.
And it's a bad,
I'm watching
bad
that
trip.
whole.
It's gonna take you forever. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm at like 8. I'm at Whole Cake, and I've started watching One Piece. What? Like right before the summer.
You started to rewatch
From the very beginning, I want to say
You started your rewatch like back in May?
might have been even a little bit before then, but yeah.
I feel like I should just solely dedicate
Honestly?
my fucking focus to
Yes.
just watching
Yes.
One Piece.
Yes.
Because like
Yes.
literally there's
It's the biggest possible anime binge watch you could do right now, as far as like non-stop watching.
Yes.
because
You'll need a
literally,
little break between
this
arcs,
is-
but yeah.
This
Yes.
is me. That's CJ.
Hey.
That
I gotta rewatch My Hero.
that
Is that the movie?
yeah.
Yes. I
That-
rewatched that today.
Because the new season started, I'm rewatching this.
Yes.
That because I want to see the nigga get kicked in the nuts again. That
You're watching. You're never gonna finish any of them.
no
You gotta commit. Start checking them off the list.
dog, and then on top of that, I still got a watch list.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. You better stick to one, and then check it off as you go.
God.
It's cute. Yeah, nice list.
It's crazy.
It's pretty insane.
It is.
You got some stuff on there that I need to watch.
You do.
Like Mob Psycho.
You do because that new season.
I never touched
that new season.
I never touched that
was
series before.
hella crazy, dog. I mean,
That work.
oh my fucking god! And then I fucked up by watching the OVAs after the newest season was done.
There's OVAs.
Yeah, there's a Reagan OVA about both seasons prior to the new seasons. Wait, I think it's like 3 seasons for the new season. Well, it was basically Reagan making a book about everything that's happened leading up to the newest season, and then. Oh wait, you haven't watched it, have you?
Nope.
All right, so
Watched enough myself.
he's basically Mob's master,
Oh.
and at the beginning he's a con artist, kind of.
Is Mob a Esper?
Yes, he is an Esper.
Okay.
And Reagan is like he runs like a facility to go and exercise places all the time. So Mob's his apprentice. Mob just does the work for him,
Right.
and then he gets paid.
Yeah.
But then later on down the lines, it stops becoming just a Mob, and then he starts finding out that there are other Espers, and then his youngest brother gets pissed off at him because he knows he's an Esper and they grew up like that. Or him being the Esper and his brother just watching. Then his brother gets Esper powers. Then they have a fucking standoff. Then a whole bunch of other shit happened, and then later on down the lines, Reagan got powers himself.
Oh shit! Damn.
Because I want to say it's because he's been around this shit too much not to. Like at first it was just like just the simple shit like the throwing salt and shit like that, or like there'd be like shit where like women would come up and say their body's possessed and shit, and he would basically just give them like a fucking massage. But he like put like salt on his hands or shit or something like that, or like make it a special move, and then they'd pay him for it and they'd feel cured. Like it was like the lowest of low keys that he was on some shit, but they was trying to make it seem like he wasn't shit.
Right.
And then out of nowhere he grabbed Mob's face and was like, bro, you don't have to use your powers to get your point across. And that was when Mob was at 100. Like he was literally at like 99.5, like about to hit 100. And then right before he did it, Reagan grabbed his face and was like, relax, bro. And then it didn't happen again for a long time. And I was pissed.
I got a peep.
I was pissed, dog.
I gotta watch.
You do.
I gotta watch.
But folks, we're gonna cut it a little short today. We only kept it on the one top pizzle, but that's all grizzle because we got more to
This
come.
was 100% blurred.
Blurred activity. So what you've learned from this is old heads in anime put that work
They
in.
do put that work.
Be a
in.
One Piece fan because it's good for your mental health.
And because out of pocket line.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm your guy Trav Have. That's G3 Gets Crazy. We got that man Soul, and this has been
Blerd Infinite.
Ooh. Ooh.
What the hell did you just say?
Infinite.
Hey,
Hey,
wait.
Hey, yo. Don't be putting y'all, don't be putting y'all legs up for women, yo. Don't be putting y'all legs up for
And
women.
we're out.